Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and we're back with you guys for Falcon and the Winter Soldiers, episode 4.
Last episode we freed Zemo because we needed his help.
Unfortunately, we did.
Yeah, he is still like talking about Civil War. He's still talking about how we're putting heroes on pedestals and we forget about their sins and their faults and all of that. And he's like trying to provoke Bucky a lot. But he's been helpful last episode. He managed, with his help, we found a doctor who recreated the super serum. We also found Sharon, who's been on the run ever since she helped us in Civil War.
Sorry.
So we made a deal with her. If she helps us, well, she helped us find the doctor, and in exchange, Sam is gonna get her pardon back home so she can come back. Sam has said that, he doesn't know if he wants the shield, even if he had none of his previous doubts. He doesn't know if he wants to have a shield that represents a system that's so broken. A system that would punish someone like Sharon for helping people that they claim to be heroes. Or
with Isaiah.
Yeah. A system that would also take advantage of a guy like Isaiah, despite all he did for them. Now we're, technically we have two groups that we're sort of after. The Flag Smashers, who want justice for those that stayed during the blip, and the Power Broker, who were the ones that financed the creation of the serum. And the Flag Smashers stole that serum, so now they're gonna go after the Flag Smashers. And we're in the middle of all of this, trying to, stop people from using the serum and creating super people everywhere.
As far as I know, they got 20 vials of this super serum.
We don't know if they used them all, but so we're getting ready to potentially face 20 super soldiers. Yay. At the end of last episode, we had a visit from Wakanda, because we did free Zemo, and they're probably not happy about that.
They're still not happy with the fact that they killed their previous king.
Yeah, so we'll jump in this episode and see how they handled this. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
I completely understand why Wakanda is gonna go after Zemo, but we need his help right now.
Yeah, well, we'll see how Bucky explains it. Hey!
It is time. I won't let you hurt anyone.
They did a lot for him, so for him to free Zemo, I'm like,
Rajavoy. The Nazis.
It's not gonna work.
Rasviet.
Poor baby.
Jivit.
I do like him a lot.
I mean, you do love characters that went from through trauma.
Возвращение народов. Рузавой вагон.
I'm like, Sebastian Stan, man. Yay, he was free.
You are free.
The relief of just hearing those words and still being
And not
himself.
be hypnotized by this, yeah.
Oh, can I give him a hug? So they did this for him. Now, explain yourself.
How could you free him?
We need his help.
The Winter Soldier programming was removed from you like a rotten fur.
I'm grateful for that. Ikona into ekufune ke fizikila ngaya.
8 hours, White Wolf. And we come for him.
Fine.
I trust him that he had no other choice. We just, we gotta do this without Zemo slipping away or doing shit on his own. Which he could.
Karli bombed a GRC supply depot.
What? What's the damage?
11 injured, 3 dead. They have listed demands and are promising more attacks if those demands aren't met in full.
See, that I can't get behind.
I have the will to complete this mission. Do the two of you?
She's just a kid.
But she's attacking people.
She's a supremacist. The very concept of a super soldier will always trouble people. It was that warped aspiration that led to Nazis, to the Avengers.
Hey, those are our friends you're talking about.
The Avengers, not the
So
Nazis.
Karli is radicalized, but there has to be a peaceful way to stop
Sorry,
it.
just I kind of bugged for a sec. Thanks for clarifying.
She will not stop. She will escalate until you kill her
Can we stop her and change our
or she kills you.
way of thinking?
She has a lot of power now. She started on a good mission, but now she has the power to have it come true. We'll see.
From my understanding, Donya is like a pillar of the community, right? So when I was a kid, my Titi passed away.
Your Titi.
My Titi, yeah.
Who is your Titi?
When I was a kid, my aunt passed away. And the entire neighborhood got together for a ceremony. Maybe they're doing the same thing for Donya.
Worth a shot.
Your Didi would be proud of you. Turkish delight.
At its base, their message is still not too crazy for people who were there during the blip.
But it's the way that they are just
Doing it.
giving that message to people.
Like, no matter how justified you think you are, you get kill innocents for your cause, and you'll become worse than those people you claim are the villains.
You heard of Donya Madani?
Suspicious.
Donya Madani?
Like, the mark is everywhere.
Hey, wait.
You are a known, like, public figure, man. Maybe walking into the place is not a good idea.
Do you know a woman by the name of Donya Madani? She was a refugee here.
We're not refugees, for we have nothing to seek refuge from.
Well, I understand. I'm not from here, but I have a pretty good track record of helping out.
I know what happens when people say they're going to help out. The Global Repatriation Council promised to send more teachers, supplies. That was 6 months ago.
Well, what's your name? Maybe I can make a call.
I know who you are, but I can't trust you.
We're trying to make a change. They don't know that. They don't know us, but it's true.
Have you any wool? Yes, sir.
How can you trust this?
3 bags.
Even his childhood
He's gonna-
canteen, what was lullaby?
Lullaby. He's baiting children with candy.
Children will know everything, and they'll be easily manipulated to give up that information, like
Yeah.
by giving a Turkish delight. In that case, we kind of need it,
Passed away.
but usually say no.
Did you know her?
Yes.
Do you know where her funeral will be?
He is a master manipulator,
True. Damn, he's good. I don't like it.
and he's not known around here either.
Well, I got nothing.
He started helping us, now we're helping him.
For 5 years, people have been welcomed into countries that have kept them out using barbed wire. It wasn't just one community coming together, it was the entire world coming together.
Because they have to move on.
Just like that, it goes right back to the way it used to be. To them, at least Karli's doing something.
You really think her ants justify her means?
No.
Then she's no
Nope.
different than him.
She's different.
The guy wanted to avenge his family.
That little girl, what'd she tell you?
The funeral is this afternoon.
You know the door is coming for you any minute. In fact, they're probably lurking outside right now. Keep talking.
He's on to us!
Once we get to Karli, I'd prefer to keep my leverage.
Hey!
You want to see what someone can do with leverage?
Take it easy. He's just gonna extort you and do that stupid head tilt thing.
Oh fuck, he's right.
Let me correct that.
Some cherry blossom tea.
No, you go ahead.
Fuck yeah, give me a cup, please.
But you smashed it!
Zemo found out the funeral is later today, but he's holding us hostage with the information. You got any more tricks in your bag?
I may or may not have access to a satellite or two. Let me see what I can.
1 or 2? Damn.
On the run, but she's like leagues ahead of us.
Always up on her game.
Power broker went apeshit when he heard about Nagel. He wants the serum back. Bad report's about to get real nasty.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Just find Karli.
It's gonna be one of those tricky situations where you don't really want to punish the villain, but you also can't do nothing.
True.
And then again, like, a villain, but with a reason that's justified, always makes it worse. So that's when you hate being the hero, because you gotta be the one that says, okay, there's the limit.
You know, when I was a kid, I was actually a Captain America fan. He made me believe that there was decent people in this world. I didn't think there could be another Captain America until I met you. Now, back then, there was just good and bad. But the world's more complicated now. People are lost. They need a leader who looks like them, who understands their pain.
Sam is a good choice.
That shield is a monument to a bygone era, a reminder of all the people history just left out. If anything, that shield should be destroyed.
They are shitting on the legacy of Captain America in this show.
I'm sorry, Chris Evans. Nothing against her character, man.
How'd you find us now?
Come on, man. You really think two Avengers can walk around Latvia without drawing attention? No more keeping us in the dark. Start by telling us why you broke him out of prison.
He did that himself, technically.
Oh, this better be an unbelievable explanation.
Take it easy before it gets weird.
Yeah.
I know where Karli is.
Well, all we know is it's a memorial.
All right, good. We'll move in fast. Take her by surprise.
No, I want to talk to her alone. She's vulnerable. If there's any time to reason with her, it's now.
Wait, no. No, stop. Hold on, stop.
It's not your freaking mission.
Sam, you walk in there cold, she could kill you, man.
And if I go in hot and the op goes wrong, more people will die.
You're gonna let him do this? You're gonna let your partner walk into a room with a super soldier alone?
He's dealt with worse, and he's not my partner.
I used to counsel
He's a friend.
trauma, okay? This is right in my
True.
wheelhouse.
I know those soldiers, which is why I know this is a bad idea.
Wait, John, if you can talk her down, it might be worth it.
It's not about your pride. It's not about you.
We'll deal with you later.
I'm sure it will all come to an agreeable conclusion.
He'll fucking flee, man.
It's just up ahead.
He's a bit annoying, but he's not like forcing himself like on others, so it's not too bad. I really expected him to
Talking
be
to Zemo or John Walker?
I expected him to be such an asshole.
I was alone. Until Mama Donya. Like a lot of you here, Mama Donya saved me. She taught me that we have to do for each other, because they won't. We know who they are. They imposed struggle and hardship on us, then labeled us as criminals for pushing back. But the struggle is what brings us all together. People who have nothing in common, for we are, after all, simply one world and one people. So live accordingly.
They are victims, and that's why it sucks. But the my way or no way is not the solution.
Oh, but he's gonna get brainwashed by Zemo, damn it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But like, for him, looking at the shield, it's the pressure.
Yeah.
He wants to be in there to prove himself.
He wants to have a win.
I came alone. I just want to talk. I understand your frustration. I understand your helplessness.
So you want me to stop because people are getting hurt, right? What if I'm making the world a better place?
It's not a better place if you're killing people. It's just different.
You're just taking the hurt and putting it somewhere else. Don't mess it up. He will.
No.
Dude, calm down, give him time.
It hasn't been 10 minutes, John, just sit tight.
Don't patronize me.
He knows what he's doing.
You can't be good at everything. Dude.
Fuck off.
Going in.
Wait it out.
I think this is where we cross over to anti-hero.
Your partner needs backup in there. Do you really want his blood on your...
Oh, shut up, dude.
Playing with his guilt.
Right now, he is trusting his partner to do the job.
You're killing innocent people.
They're not innocent. They're roadblocks in my journey, and I'd kill them again if I had to.
Wow.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you mean it like that, girl.
The people I'm fighting are trying to take your home, Sam. Why are you here instead of stopping them?
And my sister's waiting for that exact same answer. I'm not your enemy. I agree with your fight. I just can't get with the way you're fighting it.
Exactly.
And I'm sure she wouldn't either.
Karli Morgenthau, you're under arrest.
So this is what that was?
No, Karli,
Tricking
wait.
me into your backup arrival.
We were so fucking close. And of course,
and now we lost Zemo. Damn it. Walker, fuck.
I lost her.
he's like, don't patronize me, stop acting like a child. She's gonna feel like she's against a wall, and she will do worse. And he's here to kill, so...
Is this what I think it is?
At least with him, we're not afraid that he's gonna use it, right?
True. I'll give him that. Oh, damn man. Oh
okay,
no. Oh,
okay.
no,
Him,
no,
I'm worried
no,
he's gonna use it. He feels inferior.
Yeah,
I can't be as good as Steve Rogers because I'm not as strong, and they can stop me and shit. No, he's using
I'm
it.
sorry, man, but you're not worthy of that serum.
You're gonna be dangerous with it.
There's a reason why Stan Lee said, with great powers come great responsibility.
Yeah.
But if you do that...
We cannot fight 2 wars and win.
I'll deal with the power broker when the time comes.
The time is now, girl.
No way that we can deal with Sam without getting involved in a direct fight.
How do you propose we do that?
We separate them, and then we kill Captain America.
Guys, you're crossing too many lines. Jesus. You were interrupted, but everything he said made sense.
Were you ever offered it?
What?
The serum.
No.
If you had been, would you have taken it?
No.
That's impressive. You can't hold out hope for Karli. She's gone. And we cannot allow that she and her acolytes become yet another affection of gods amongst real people. Super soldiers cannot be allowed to exist.
What about Bucky?
Isn't that how gods talk?
Yeah, also.
Condemning everyone because of a couple mistakes or like something bad that happened in the past, like that's not how it works. Some of them can do good, so you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt.
Something's not right about Walker. I know crazy when I see one. Shouldn't have given him the shield.
I didn't give him the shield.
Well, Steve definitely didn't.
And he took the serum, or you will.
I'm now ordering you to turn him over.
Hey, so you're wrong. Now, I had Karli and you overstepped. He's actually proven himself useful today.
How do you want the rest of this conversation to go, Sam? Huh?
Oh my gosh, he is power
He's
hungry.
so confident right now.
It has not been 8 hours though.
No, but
Or has
maybe
it?
they feel like things have gotten out of hand. Oh, it has. Okay.
Hi, John Walker, Captain America.
Don't mess with them.
They don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, they don't care.
The Dora Milaje don't have jurisdiction here.
The Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them because they're gonna beat your ass.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, well, you wanted to play with them? Okay, he's just enjoying it.
We should do something.
Nah.
Looking strong, John.
Bucky?
He just hates him.
Kyle.
Kyle, let's talk about this.
Focus! You guys! Holy shit, that was cool. And he sucks right now. Did he activate? Okay. They know a bit too much about it. They made it for him.
Bust damn you, James.
But this is mean that technically do they trust him with the harm or not?
Yeah, but it's still their technology. And I mean, technically, would you create something really strong that you can't face?
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't know about this.
You know they could do that?
No.
No. They weren't even super soldier.
Because it's not about that necessarily. You don't need that to be super.
I mean, they are super soldier, but not super soldier.
But for him, it's been a loss after loss after loss.
The pressure is getting high.
I can't believe you pulled in El Chapo.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to Zemo. He is resourceful.
If you had the chance to take the serum, would you do it?
Hells yeah.
The answer being completely different is important.
Power just makes a person more of themselves,
Not always for the better.
Karli Morgenthau, Steve Rogers.
And me?
You already have 3 medals of honor. You consistently make the right decision.
But you're an arrogant man.
We both know that the things that we had to do in Afghanistan to be awarded those medals felt a long way from being right. Being cap's the first time I've had the chance to do something that actually feels right.
God, imagine how many lives we could have saved that day if we had that serum.
But is it really why you want to take that serum? Really ask yourself that.
A lot of people save many innocent without that serum. Hawkeye, Black Widow.
But he's starting to do shit for the wrong reasons. I don't think it's to save more people. I think it's so he feels that he's better. It's for his sake, not others.
Pack an overnight bag and take the boys.
What happened?
Karli called Sarah. She threatened my nephews. Karli wants to meet. She left her contact number. She said, come along.
I'm coming with you.
The big difference is that, like, new Captain America, they were not even super soldiers, and he's not a super soldier, he's gonna face a bunch of super soldiers. It's not about the serum. It's about what you have in here.
I see you didn't come alone.
You have to end this now.
I don't want to hurt you. I was going to ask you to join me. Or do the world a favor and let me go.
Hello, John Walker. New Cap is moving. Looks like he's found them. Or maybe they found you.
He took the serum now?
It's Walker.
That takedown was brutal.
Location, go.
Fuck. The drummer got killed?
Killed, I don't know. Knocked out. Ow. Tie him up. Ooh. Time to shine, it's only you. He took, yeah, okay.
He took the serum.
There's no fucking way he did that without the serum, or I'm underestimating him. With him, it's all about not feeling strong enough. Like, I'm not strong enough to face super soldiers, so I'll take the serum, but you can't take shortcuts. I'm pretty sure the government's not gonna like that too, by the way.
Oh shit.
What'd you do?
I've got one more.
What'd you think? Did you think they would fire him if they found out he took an illegal serum and
Did he dope himself?
You can have strength, but you don't have the training. Just saying.
Stay there.
I am through with this bullshit.
What's with all the knives?
He wasn't cutting the thing at all. Cool. Knife bites.
But I am scared that Lamar might get killed though.
Well, we'll see.
Because that would be an igniting point for Walker.
I'm sorry, let me fangirl. A turning point?
Turning point, yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh shit. Oh fuck no!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, come on.
Oh man. Like I don't like Kyu per se, but I don't want him to die. Oh shit.
He's gonna go mad. So mad. Oh, he did the superhero ending.
I mean the super villain ending.
Right now he's so pissed, yeah.
Where is she?
In public too, in front of people.
Oh fuck.
When their cause is loved by a lot.
It wasn't me!
Dude,
Shield.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're a symbol for your country.
No.
People have phones.
He doesn't think of that now, man. He's a friend who lost a friend.
You'll be known as the Captain America who killed someone in plain sight. Oh fuck. Oh man.
They recorded the whole thing, and he did this using the shield. It's like he sullied the symbol.
It.
You're not gonna be Captain America no longer, man.
Oh no. You want people to feel safe in your presence? They won't anymore. Yeah, he tainted the shield. Not visual, by the way, but oh fuck.
The thing is, I can't really blame him for being mad. Like, you know, we follow in the MCU, we follow so many heroes, and we congratulate them for always making the right decision and stuff. And we talked about how, like, Steve Rogers was always the guy that could do no wrong and stuff. But a human being who sees his best friend, you know, die trying to save him too. Like, he jumped in a fight with super soldiers to save John, ended up being killed. I can't blame him for going like completely tunnel vision, completely blind to everything else but need for revenge. Just like I can't completely blame the Flag Smashers for being angry because like when the blip happened, it's not like they knew people were gonna come back, right? For them, it was a new beginning and like things have changed. Now we need to move on.
So everyone united together to rebuild the world.
It's not like they did something wrong and then after that they were told that what they did was wrong and that they just needed to go back to harder times. I can't blame them for being angry. So just like them, I can blame him for reacting this way. But when you take on a shield like Captain America's, when you take on a symbol like that, you have to be bigger than your emotions. You have to be bigger than those reactions, and he's not. He's been controlled, like especially this episode, he's been controlled by in his mind, he feels like he's not strong enough. He's been controlled by that sense of I'm lacking, right? He's in a fight against super soldiers. He thinks he needs more strength instead of being like, see these guys. Well, he did mention like the girls from Wakanda, right? They're not super soldiers. They still kicked his ass. They still handled Bucky. They found ways. Sam, he's not a super soldier. He's on, John Walker's level when you talk about, like, he does have the wings, but he trained with those. It's like he was born with the talent to use them, right? They find ways. It's not about the serum. You need to be good enough. It's not about like, I'm not good enough because I don't have that, because I don't have that. No, you need to be good enough and build on that. Find ways.
If you want to think about people who were good enough without the serum, back in Captain America: The First Avengers, Cap did have the serum, but his team, none of them had the super soldier serum.
Even
they managed to save hostages and defeat Hitler's army.
Even Steve, before the serum, he was the smallest guy. He was the shortest guy. He was weak. He always got back up and he never stopped fighting. When he got beat up, did you ever hear him say like, "Oh, it's because he was stronger"? Did he complain ever about?
No, get back up and say, "I can do this all day."
Like, these were his circumstances, and that never stopped him from trying to do good. From John, I'm getting the sense that with that pressure on his shoulders, he doesn't feel adequate, he doesn't feel good enough, but he's blaming his circumstances instead of trying to be better. Because you don't need the serum. But maybe it's his insecurities. Maybe it's his need to be just as good that makes him go to shortcuts like the serum, right? Like instead of training, instead of finding ways, he goes to the serum. He goes to like tactics and tricks and manipulations or whatever. Like he's not being true to what he wants to do, who he wants to be, because it's not quick enough. Because he needs to be strong enough right now, and he's just... Yeah, he took the serum, thinking... his friend was saying, like, "Oh, I would take the serum because we could save so many more people." He didn't take the serum to save more people. He took it because he felt he needed it. And I don't think that's a good enough reason. And now, he's got a shit ton of power, but it's fueled by the wrong emotions, and it's by a guy whose head right now is lost because he doesn't really know who he is. He's lost between John Walker and Captain America, and he's about to lose one, by the way, because there's no frickin' way the government lets him, keep that shield. If only for the, the legacy. You can lose it. Like, I can understand that. But when you accept a role like Captain America, you gotta be better than that. It sucks, but that's what being a hero means. To be bigger than your personal matters.
Even if it wasn't the Captain America image, when you're being a superhero, you need to be better than the civilians. Like, could you imagine if people saw Falcon killing a civilian in plain sight?
Well, anyone.
If they saw Iron Man killing a civilian in plain sight like this?
The thing is, we've seen that before. Not necessarily them committing murder like that, but all the people that suffered the casualties of, like, Avengers fights, all the people that have come back in the past saying like, "Oh, I suffered because like you focused on other people." Literally the Flag Smashers, the victims, the casualties that we don't think of because we're focused on the big fight, right? Those people, they've seen those heroes mess up and they held those heroes accountable. It led to new villains and new movies and questions, right? You're not perfect, it's true, but you gotta try and do better, and you're gonna have to face the consequences of this. You will lose your name of Captain America, but there's no way you continue. And like I said, I can blame his reaction, but in a way, like, maybe it's just you were not ready for such a weight on your shoulder, and now, like, it's too late. And we've lost a good guy too. I guess I also love the fact that, you know, when asked the question, they had different answers. Like, they were like, oh yeah, I would take the serum. John was saying, like, aren't you afraid it would change you? Because it's true, you give a lot of power to someone, it can get to your head. Like Karli, she gets the super serum. They're saying, she's just more of herself, but her goal to begin with might not have been bad because she's trying to help people. But if you give her the means to do anything,
she's feeling invincible.
Yeah, you're gonna start. Well, just like John, I feel like they gave him that shield, they gave him that title, and he felt entitled. Like he was walking into rooms like he owned the rooms, and the way he was talking. Like, you give power to someone, if they're not ready to take on that power, eventually it'll change them because they will start, you know, acting recklessly or, you know, feeling like they're on top of the world, or they will start looking at themselves like they're on a totally different level and everyone else is not, like, does not matter.
One thing that we notice is the fact that as a leader, John Walker is not a good leader. I mean, when Sam had to discuss
with Karli,
or in general, he said not everything should end with blood. I mean, you need to find other solutions to your problem. So that's a good sign of a good leader. John Walker, he was said, you need to wait. I'm going to talk with her. I'm going to try to reason with her and bring her back and turn towards a better path. He needs a good leader is supposed to understand when to wait, trust his comrades or his troops. And he did not do that. Because
leader,
he's impatient. And he wants to do things quickly in his own way.
He wants to prove himself, and he wants it to happen quickly, right? But yeah, a good leader knows the strength of his teammates, knows when to step back, knows when, you know, how to use his resources, and knows how to change his plans according to the situation. Sam has a background in this. Like, he's used to talking to soldiers. He's used to talking to people who are traumatized, who have PTSD. Like, he's got that in his background. It's legit that he'd want to go talk to that girl. And he connected, like, even if he didn't connect with the girl, you know, from a background perspective or from the blip perspective, because he was gone, she was not. Through his sister, he kind of understands those struggles and he can connect with her through that. So that opportunity was a really good opportunity because you can avoid more deaths. But for John, it came back to John and his need to be like, I'm the best here, I'm in charge, so I need to prove I can do this. So he takes over without anyone wanting him to. He hasn't proved himself. He lets his emotions, you know, control him, and that makes him, you know, act recklessly. He puts himself in situations where he should not be. Like, if it wasn't for him pushing, because he's been told not to meddle with this, his friend would not have been in this situation. And I'm not saying it's his fault, but still, like, in a way, it kind of comes back to him needing to be there and do everything.
Your decision has consequences.
Well, yeah. All your decisions now.
But yeah, you said that Sam understood Karli's situation through his own sister, but also the fact that he agrees with her cause. He understands why she's doing it, but just not how she's doing it.
It's not that he doesn't understand how she's doing it. He doesn't agree with how she's doing it.
That's what I said. He said he understands and agrees with her cause, but he doesn't like how she's doing it.
In any case, like, last episode he was saying, or I mean, I don't remember if it's last episode or the one before, but he was saying that, you know, how the government handles things, they completely disregard communities. They focus on some survivors, but not all survivors. They are victims that are completely left on their own. When you are one of the privileged, when you are taken care of, you might not notice. But then you turn around, for him, he sees his sister going through the ringer after the blip. He understands that no one is helping her. The government should technically help her out because she's got good credentials. Her father had a good reputation. She's the freaking sister of the Falcon. He works for the government. It's not like he doesn't have, like, credit to his name, yet they can't get a loan for the boat, right? Like, so if he can get help, what hope is there for the little people who mean nothing to the government? So he's basically supposed to represent a system that he does not believe in. So how can he look at Karli and be like, trust them, right? They're going to take care of you. You can't. But you can be like, I am trying to change this system. Like, now I'm aware of it. The best way to do this is to trust that there are people that want change. For her, she felt completely abandoned. Whose fault is it? I believe it's the system, the government, those that were in charge. But someone like Sam needs to learn from those mistakes and then try to make it better, so that other people like Karli don't feel abandoned in the future and decide to turn to drastic measures like this because they feel like there's no one to talk to. He was doing good, but yeah, he's not alone in this situation. Other people take over and screw this up, but he was on a good path. I just don't know if we'll get anywhere because Karli is kind of like, I feel like Karli is going to end up being that sacrifice that needs to happen so that doesn't happen again.
That things change.
And then again, when we talk about her and where she comes from, like they were saying like, oh, she's a supremacist, and yeah, she's slowly turning towards those ideas because she found nothing else. But we're not in a world where a villain is purely bad or a hero is purely good.
I mean, look at Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
I was thinking of Scarlet Witch a lot in this episode.
Yeah, but when we first met them, they were the bad guys technically because
but justified.
They felt wrong. They got robbed of their life because of life in general, because of war,
because of the carelessness of the Avengers. That's how they saw it. But then after that, like under the trauma, under the hurt, there was a good person with her and her brother, right? Just like with Karli, that's why I think Sam is seeing like there could be a good person under that. She's still a child. She still has time to change. She only needs the hand that helps her out. I need to be that hand. I think that's why he'd be the best Captain America, because he is hope. And he connects. They did say like that the next Captain America needs to be like the face of the people. He needs to represent everyone, all types of situations. He's in the military, but he's from like a poor neighborhood. He had trouble with money. He's black, right? He represents so many different communities. He'd be the face of the people because he could connect with those he protects. Steve was a good Captain America back in the day because like who does he protect? The weak. What was he before Captain America?
The weak.
If he had been strong all his life, he would not necessarily understand, kind of like with John and all the other, military guys that never ended up being Captain America, and that's not a good idea to turn them into Captain America.
Because that much power would have
if you have been strong,
their pride and ego because they will feel more powerful than they used to be.
If you've always been strong, you don't have that humility. Or at least if you have, you're good for you, but it's expected that if you've never felt that, if you've never lived that, how can you understand it? Kind of like, how can someone who's been rich all their lives and never stepped in a poor neighborhood understand the reality of poor people, right? It's exactly that, right?
I mean, if I recall, even back then, Bucky used to be a really nice man, a good fellow, but even him was a little cocky before he joined the army and before he got tortured. So
that was his attitude. He wasn't cocky per se. He was a ladies' man.
He was a ladies' man. Yeah.
That has nothing with being.
But could you imagine what would happen if he was the one who received the serum back then?
He did receive, but that would be him. Well, I mean,
just take out the trauma, the torture.
It would have been different, but then again, he was friends with Steve Rogers, so he also understood, in a way, the reality of Steve. Not like the military guys that we saw training with Steve who laughed at him. Sometimes you'll see people who pretend that they're protecting, the weak, but when they see someone that's truly weak and needs help, they'll make fun of them. It's complicated, but at the end of the day, yeah, John, you messed up. Karli and her group, they started with not necessarily the right idea, but a righteous anger towards something that's broken. But the solution is not to destroy everything, because like Sam said, that would just be taking the hurt from one place and putting it on another. And it's not because you hate what a group of people did to you that everyone on that side is bad. right?
like
You
the
gotta
fact-
understand that it's not everyone. Like, you can't blame the whole group, kind of like Zemo is going against all super soldiers because he doesn't believe that you know,
That much power
anyone
should belong in
but yeah,
anyone.
because he believes anyone with the super soldier serum turns into like the Red Skull or like people like Captain America and the Avengers, and what we know what they did, well, what he blames them for, right? So people with too much power, they, you know, get out of situations without reprimand, and no one blames them for the hurt that they can cause, right? So he hates that idea that someone can be so powerful that they are beyond consequences. But without people like that in a world like this, we're kind of screwed. So we do need people with those advantages, but it's not because they have those advantages that they will turn into assholes. You can't trust some of them. You just got to open yourself up to that possibility that they are good people on that side.
True.
But yeah, next episode we're gonna deal with, well, Zemo's gone, so we're gonna have to deal with that. And now John, he's a super, you know, soldier, but he's not gonna be Captain America any longer, and he's gonna I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna beat himself over because, like, I think he was a good guy, but now he's gone too far, and he's gonna have to face those consequences, and it's gonna break him. We're at the end almost of the show, so the transition to Thunderbolts is coming soon. So I know Thunderbolts is supposed to be not necessarily a redeemed, you know, all the anti-heroes get to redeem themselves, but almost. Like, it's our turn to do something. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like if it's that for him in Thunderbolts, I'm going to be happy, because I do believe he's a good guy.
But I mean...
But, yeah.
Before we watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, I have heard that he will be like a jerk or an asshole, like you said.
It was different than what I thought.
Totally different. I can understand the reason behind his action and why he ended up like that, basically. So
if it wasn't for the scene we saw, like first time he was introduced to us, where he said what what he expected of himself and what he saw in the costume, and
when he talked along with his best friend.
Yeah, what he wanted and stuff. I'm like, maybe I would have thought differently, but no, I think he's a good guy who knows that sometimes, I think that's why he's turning into an anti-hero. He understands that sometimes you've got to cross lines and you've got to, you know, do bad shit in order to do your job and stuff, because he did say when he was in Afghanistan, right, the shit he did to deserve those medals, that's not always the good thing, but they get rewarded for it, because in a situation like this, there's nothing else you can do, right? So he kind of understands that. So I don't think he's a bad soldier at all. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's a bad Captain America. Because he believes that, like, he sees the symbol a bit too much for what it isn't, right? He sees that as something he needs to become, but that thing he needs to become, it's a super soldiered, like, pumped up human with all the power and all the authority, which that's not what Captain America used to be. If anything, that's like the complete opposite. Because he wasn't taken seriously, he wasn't given missions, he had to go out there and do it himself. So for him, it felt like, oh, it comes with the title, and he wasn't good enough, so he took the serum and then just he acted like he thought Captain America needed to act. You need to be yourself and better yourself without taking shortcuts, because that's not how you become a hero.
The reason why Steve Rogers was chosen as the test subject for the serum is because at his core he was already Captain America.
He was a good soul.
He was a pure soul, a good heart, willing to sacrifice himself to protect other people, even though he didn't have the strength to do it. And like you said, when he had this image, this figure of the super soldier representing America, he was played like a monkey because they did not believe that he could save the day and do the job. So when people needed him, he said, "Man, fuck that," and he went.
That's what I meant. I think that's what I was trying to say. Like, Steve Rogers was Captain America because of Steve Rogers, not because of the super serum. But he understood it wrong. John, he understood it wrong. We'll see next episode how he handles his grief and his anger and just everything else, and how everyone deals with seeing Captain America kill someone on camera.
Oh, by the way, love that image of the shield tinted with blood at the end.
I don't want to see that again, but yeah, it was good in a bad way. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week. So gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.